Hi, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. We are going to continue and talk about asking and answering questions. Our goal for this week is I can ask and answer questions to show that I understand my text. We are going to listen to a story to get us started.
Here comes Pete. It is lunchtime. Pete is ready to eat. What should Pete eat? A sandwich would be nice. Yes, Pete wants a sandwich. Pete opens the fridge. He takes out a loaf of bread. He finds a yummy fish. He adds tomato and mayo. Pete looks at his sandwich. It is too small. Something is missing. Pete knows what it needs. His sandwich needs an apple. Pete loves apples. His sandwich needs crackers. Crackers are crunchy. Pete loves crunchy crackers. Pete looks at his sandwich again. It is still too small. Pete is very hungry. Pete adds a pickle. Pete adds cheese. Pete adds an egg, 2 hot dogs, a banana, and a can of beans. Something is missing. Pete adds ice cream. He takes 3 huge scoops. Pete's sandwich is too big for Pete to eat. Pete wonders what to do. Pete thinks and thinks. I've got it, Pete says. Pete calls all of his friends. He asks them to come over. Everyone goes to Pete's house. They are all very hungry. Pete shows them his big lunch. Are you hungry? Asks Pete. Pete's sandwich is big enough for everyone. Dig in, says Pete. Pete's sandwich is good. Pete's sandwich is very good. Pete's sandwich is all gone. Pete's friends are full. They liked Pete's big lunch. Thanks for lunch, Pete's friends say. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Pete says. Sharing is cool.
Okay, I'm going to switch back to our PowerPoint. And we are going to ask and answer some questions about Pete the Cat, the story we just read. So our question words are when, what, who, where, why, and how. Our first question, who is the story mostly about? My question word is who, and I've got a question mark at the end of that. My answer is the story is mostly about Pete the Cat. Question 2, where does the story take place? I'm going to restate my question and my answer. The story takes place at, and then you would say Pete the Cat's house. When does the story take place? My question word is when. I've got a question mark at the end of that. The answer, the story takes place around lunchtime. Why does Pete make a sandwich? Our answer, Pete makes a sandwich because it's lunchtime or he is hungry. Next question, what events keep happening in Pete's big lunch? The answer, Pete keeps adding food to his sandwich. What does Pete put on his sandwich? We would restate the question. Pete puts, you might say, an apple, ice cream, crackers, and other things on his sandwich. Who does Pete invite over to help him eat his sandwich? We would answer that by saying Pete invites his friends to help him eat his sandwich. All right, boys and girls, after you work on V.2 under Language Arts Second Grade Skills on IXL, I would like you to pick 2 to 3 activities to practice. If you need any help at all,